Hello, I'm Denitra Hutchinson.
And I'm Mike Easterling. Welcome to Columbia Matters.
Well, Mike, it's finally fall. There's a little bit of the chill in the air, and it's beautiful out there.
It is. It's getting a little chilly, but I like this kind of year, Dee. I like to see the leaves change. It's wonderful. I like it.
Yeah, it is. But I sort of miss summer because the pools are closed.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. We still have indoor pools in Columbia.
That's right. There's one at Columbia Gym, and then the great pool at the Supreme Sports Club, and then there's always the Columbia Swim Center where they have the big water slide.
Splashdown.
That's right, splashdown.
If your bones ache a little bit, they also have the hot water therapy pool at the Columbia Athletic Club.
Well, I don't have to miss the pools, but one thing I will miss is the Lakefront Summer Festival. CA's Community Services Division sponsors the festivals and does such a great job of scheduling entertainment every night throughout the summer. So I'm going to miss that now that it's over.
Oh, I can understand that. Let's take a deeper look at CA's Community Services Division. Director Michelle Miller has more on programs and services that they provide for the community, not just in the summertime, but all throughout the year.
The Community Services Division offers a wide range of programs and events to make living in Columbia an enriching and engaging experience. Some of the programs are designed for youth, teens, adults, and seniors. The Camps Department administers more than 20 safe and enriching summer camps serving children 3 to 15 years old. Part-day and full-day programs and 1 or 2 week sessions allow for flexible scheduling options. CA camps are certified and regulated by the State of Maryland Department of Health and Mental Hygiene and fully accredited by the American Camp Association. Specialty camps include an active kids camp for youth with special needs, cheerleading camp, art camp, intro to sports, baseball, basketball, and tennis are examples of the sports camps. Our Youth and Teen Center programs provide youth ages 9 through 18 with opportunities to form lasting relationships, enjoy social interaction, and develop relevant life skills in a safe and secure environment. The Columbia Arts Center offers a variety of visual arts related courses for children and adults utilizing professional instructors. The Columbia Arts Center also provides exhibitions of regional artists, an art camp, lectures, children's birthday parties, schools out camps, and an unusual Japanese garden used for public events. Throughout the summer, Columbia Association puts on the Summer Lakefront Festival, which offers free movies and musical entertainment 7 nights a week and the evenings at Lake Kittamukundi in Town Center. In addition, we have Dancing Under the People Tree, which happens on Friday evenings from 6:30 to 8 p.m. The International Exchange and Multicultural Program sponsors teen and adult exchange program each summer with Columbia's sister cities, Cergy-Pontoise, France, and Tres Cantos, Spain. We're also working on a new relationship with Tema in Ghana. We also create cultural awareness through our local programs and world languages cafes, international book clubs, and various local events to create awareness of various cultures in Columbia. The Volunteer Center serving Howard County has been established to provide a mechanism for recruiting and placing volunteers into local organizations. The Maggie J. Brown Spirit of Columbia Scholarships may be awarded to Columbia High School seniors based upon their service to the Columbia community. Through the Community-Wide Grants Program, CA is able to help meet important community needs through partnerships with nonprofit organizations and Howard County government servicing the Columbia community. Current recipients of these funds include the Howard County Foundation, Columbia Festival of the Arts, the 4th of July celebration, Howard County Home Repair and Modification Program, and Neighbor Ride. The Senior Advisory Committee is comprised of residents that are 55 years and older to assist CA in developing programs, services, and to understand the needs and desires of our older adults. The Senior Advisory Committee also assists in operating the Senior Event Shuttle, which is offered for free transportation for groups of 4 or more seniors for weeknight and weekend transportation to cultural and entertainment events. CA is working on a comprehensive plan to serve the older adult community, and currently we are commissioning an older adult survey to go out to the community to find out what the community wants in terms of adjusting CA's programs, services, and facilities to serve older adults in the next 20 years or so. The Earn a Membership program ensures that income-qualified residents have access to CA's facilities and programs by giving them an opportunity to work enough hours to equal half the cost of a membership to the facilities or programs. The Columbia Community Exchange operates using the concept of time dollars. The time banking concept is simple. When you spend an hour doing something for an individual or group, you earn a time dollar. Then you can use that time dollar to buy an hour of another member's time or service. Time dollars value everyone's contributions equally. 1 hour equals 1 time dollar. The Columbia Archives is a treasure trove of documents, photographs, maps, books, videos, and artifacts of assorted Columbia memorabilia. Collectively, they document the planning and design of Columbia, as well as the growth of the city from a planned new town to a thriving community of over 90,000 people. The School-Age Services Program offers before and after school licensed childcare at various elementary and middle schools throughout Columbia. Also, they have programs offered at selected locations for summer school. KidSpace is a dynamic program for youth ages 6 months through 13 years, located at the Columbia Gym, the Athletic Club, Supreme Sports Club, and the Swim Center. A variety of activities are offered daily that may include art, music, dramatic play, and various physical activities and games. Children are welcome for up to 2 hours every day, 7 days a week, while their parents are in the building working out. If you have any ideas for various programs and services that you'd like to see in Columbia, please feel free to contact me at 410-715-3170. And for more information about the Community Services Division's programs and services, please go to columbiaassociation.org.
Community Services does such a great job for our community. The Youth and Teen Center is one of the programs that Michelle spoke about. So we took our cameras over to the barn to learn more.
The mission of the Youth and Teen Center is to enhance the quality of life of youth aged 9 to 18, and we do this by offering various programs and activities. I think it's important for a youth to come here because it's a safe haven, and it provides them an opportunity to come in after school, be with friends, meet new friends. They have an opportunity to do their homework and to experience different things such as our various enrichment clubs, but it also is an opportunity for them to learn about themselves, experience new things that they may not have had an opportunity to experience. You know, our doors open, and the kids also have an opportunity to plan themselves. It is teen run, so they have an opportunity to provide some insight at the center as well.
I come to the YTC because when I usually just go home, I'm bored and I just lay on the couch and watch TV and be lazy. But when I come here, I like to play on the computers, play basketball, make new friends, and like play on the Xbox instead of just staying home, just doing nothing.
I come to the YTC because it's kind of like family, and you have a lot of friends here, and it's really fun with the playroom. It's awesome here.
Being at the YTC has changed my life a lot because it's kind of like a second family to me, and I feel like not only can I go home and be happy, I could also get out of school and come here and be happy.
Because I get help with my homework and my schoolwork, and it's the opportunity to meet new friends.
And I feel like I'm safe here and I can actually be myself.
YTC, it just gives me a place to come to have fun, meet new people, do other stuff that I wouldn't do if I was just at home. And not get in trouble.
There's many reasons, but the main one is to have fun right after school and chill with my friends and do my homework.
I just love the opportunity to impart wisdom and promise and hope to our youth. As you can see, we're in the game room. We're stationed in the game room. It is truly the place to hang out. We serve ages 9 to 18-year-olds, and we have tons of fun, tons of fun. So we have the game room, we have the snack bar, we have the Xbox, we have the Wii, we have a mini basketball court. There's always something going on and always something to do. We have tons of programs. Let me start with our partnership with the Columbia Arts Center. Our youth actually go over every first Monday of the month, and they go over to the Arts Center, have a wonderful experience doing a variety of art projects from clay, photography, beading, whatever is on the agenda for that month. And then we have our wonderful Teen Outreach Committee. The Teen Outreach Committee, better known as TOC, has done the wonderful community service projects you probably have seen in the community, such as the clothing drive, and which we'll be collecting October and November with a distribution set in January. So be on the lookout for that. We also have our For Girls Only, how could I forget our For Girls Only mentoring group. We also have a male mentoring group. We have a partnership with the 4-H, the local chapter of Howard County, local chapter of the 4-H. We also have our Teen Advisory Committee. The Teen Advisory Committee is two different committees. It's the Middle School Advisory Committee, and then we have our Teen Advisory Committee, also known as our High School Advisory Committee. And basically what they do is they come together on the monthly meetings and they plan and implement youth-driven activities. These kids come with so many ideas, and they sit here and they plan it and then they execute it. So it's really exciting to see that their visions come to life.
I love working here because it allows me to work with kids. They get to find out new things, learn new things, and I just am able to show them. It's rewarding for me to work at YTC because I like to see how they have grown through what we have taught them or the activities we have provided, and the kids are really great.
The life lessons I've learned at YTC is to be yourself and to be nice to people because it really makes you feel better.
At YTC, I learned to express myself and respect myself. The life lessons I've learned here is how to treat others kindly and how to treat them like we want to be treated, and also how to express myself.
Life lessons, I would say mostly just like this place just makes you be a better person. If you see something that's not right, you can correct it. That makes you being a better person. And it just mostly just like, yeah, it makes you a better person.
If YTC weren't here, I would be at home doing nothing. I'd probably be somewhere outside getting into trouble.
I would probably be hanging out at somebody's house, just be at home doing nothing, or getting in trouble doing something I'm not supposed to be doing.
Staying home, just doing nothing.
Statistics show that youth that aren't involved in positive activities after school usually run into problems by being involved in negative behavior. So I like to think that the Youth and Teen Center is a place to be because we offer enrichment.
Yes, I would recommend the YTC to other teens because it can keep you out of trouble and it's like a second home.
So we are definitely making and shaping youth for tomorrow.
Those young folks are having a ball over there. They really are. And it's great to know that CA has a place that kids can go after school, do their homework, and then hang out and participate in a lot of different activities.
That's right, and I love the way that they're instilling values, and I love the fact that they have mentors there.
Absolutely.
Well, switching gears a little bit, you're a golfer, right?
I play golf.
Okay, good enough, good enough. Well, remember when Joan Lovelace, general manager of CA's golf program, stopped by the studio to give us an update on the redevelopment of Hobbit's Glen and the golf club there?
Right, with the new clubhouse.
Right.
And the new turnhouse.
That's right.
I remember.
Well, it's time to get an update.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Joan Lovelace. I'm the head golf professional and general manager of the golf courses for Columbia Association. As you may have heard, we're getting a new clubhouse here at Hobbit's Glen. The original clubhouse was built in 1967 and served the community and golfing members for many years. The building is outdated and has served its time. Also, one of the major problems with the building is there's no room inside that we can seat large events and outings that we host. So now you're probably asking, when are they going to start construction on the building? What's going to happen to my normal play at Hobbit's Glen? And what's going to happen to the restaurant? Tear down of the old clubhouse should begin in late November. Operations of the golf check-in and pro shop will move to the temporary trailer in mid-November, which will be located at the end of the parking lot near the tennis courts. It will be play as normal on the golf course and the driving range while the clubhouse is being constructed. Coho Grill Restaurant will close its normal operations on October 26th. Snacks and beverages will be served from the temporary pro shop trailer during slow months of November through March. Once the turnhouse is complete, sometime in March 2014, snack bar operations will move to that location. Large outings and tournaments will have a temporary home in a tent which will be located next to the turnhouse. Construction on the Clubhouse and Coho restaurant is expected to be completed late fall of 2014. What we have to look forward to is a spacious, warm, welcoming building with beautiful views from the inside and the outside. We will also see new locker rooms, pro shop, and teaching academy for lessons during inclement weather and wintertime practice. There'll be plenty of space inside for our member and community events. We at Hobbit's Glen are very excited to get this project underway. Should you need any more information, please email me at joan.lovelace@columbiaassociation.org.
Now, do you know the golf course redevelopment? That's only one of many new projects that CA has. For example, the Columbia DogPark is going to be opening in Harper's Choice.
Okay, and I've heard that's going to be right next to the sports park. And we can also all get excited about the new wellness retreat that's going to be housed in the old Rouse Company headquarters building overlooking Lake Kittamaquande.
Okay, now wellness retreat, so what do we expect there?
I don't know. Let's find out together.
Let's do that.
So about a year ago, the Columbia Association learned that the Howard Hughes Corporation was looking for a fitness club operator to take the space on the lower level of the old Rouse Company building, where the Whole Foods will be on the upper level. So we contacted Howard Hughes and started looking into the feasibility of doing it, and went to our board and explained the situation. We also did a feasibility study. We hired a consultant out of New York City to ascertain whether there's still was enough memberships left in the Columbia market to be successful in a new club down there, and the answer was that there definitely were. So we put together a proposal to lease the space from the Howard Hughes Corporation and shared it with the Columbia Association board, who approved moving forward with the lease. After the CA leased the facility and knew that we had the space in the building, in the old Rouse Company building, we decided that it would be prudent to do our due diligence and make sure that the type of facility we ran was the one that would be the most popular for the community and the most successful. So we hired a company out of Dallas, Texas called Club Intel Inc. And Club Intel did a market survey. They surveyed a number of both residents of Columbia who are already members of CA facilities and a group that are not members of CA facilities. And the surprising results of that to us was that the mind-body wellness concept was twice as popular with both members and non-members, and people taking the survey were twice as likely to buy that concept as opposed to any of the other concepts. So it was really clear from the market research that the concept that would work best in that location, be the most popular with Columbia residents, and have the greatest likelihood of being financially successful was the Mind-Body Wellness Retreat. So we moved forward. We've been moving forward and designing just that, a Mind-Body Wellness Retreat. We engage the services of Essenza Architecture from outside the Denver, Colorado area, which is a firm that has done facilities of that type all over the world. So the pieces of the program are as follows. There are going to be 3 exercise studios, 2 for classes like yoga and Tai Chi and hot yoga and Qigong, and 1 for Pilates. There's going to be an aquatics area with a group exercise pool to do all those types of mind-body exercise classes in the water. There'll be a recreation pool, and there'll also be a large hot tub overlooking the lake. Part of the aquatics area will be what we're calling a wet wellness area. It'll have a Turkish steam bath, a cold plunge, a sauna, tropical showers, and a hot tub. There'll be nice men's and women's locker rooms. There'll be an education classroom where we can do workshops and seminars for the community, as well as host conferences of business meetings and other kind of conferences. There'll be a kids space so that just outside the doors of the facility, so that parents can leave their kids for up to 2 hours. And then there'll be a large, what we're calling integrative health, complementary and alternative medicine area that'll include spa services and holistic skin services, as well as acupuncture and nutrition seminars and life coaching and things of that sort. There will also be an indoor and outdoor cafe. Whole Foods has agreed to sell us on a daily basis fresh, prepackaged foods and drinks to sell to our members, and there'll be both an indoor and outdoor area for that. Okay, so in addition to the inside spaces that I just mentioned, there's a lot of really nice outside space that comes along with this property, and that'll be part of the facility. And that space is primarily between Lake Kittamukundy and the end of the building. So that we'll have it's almost 10,000 square feet, and we're designing outside spaces so that we can do our group exercise classes, whether it's yoga, tai chi, or Pilates, or other classes, that on nice days we'll be able to have space outside to do those classes on the outside patios overlooking the lake. Howard Hughes will turn the space over to CA on around March 1st of 2014, and then we'll begin to build out the space to create our Mind Body Wellness Retreat, and we plan to open to the public on September 1st, 2014. Between now and then, we'll be doing both a pre-marketing campaign to educate the community and make the community aware of the new facility, and then we'll begin our sales of memberships and packages to the facility around February 1st of 2014. So we're on the south side of the building right now, and as you can see behind me, there's a lower parking lot that a lot of people don't know about to this building, and part of CA's lease for the wellness retreat is we have exclusive use of the 100 spaces in the parking lot below me. So patrons to the facility will be able to park right down below me here in this lot, and there'll be an entrance to the facility on this side of the building. There also will be shared parking above, on the upper part of the building by the American Cities building. So I'm on the north side of the building now, and I'm looking directly at the fountain and Clyde's restaurant in front of me, and behind me is both where the second entrance to the facility will be, so that people that park by the American Cities building or work in any of the office buildings downtown can come enter the club from this side and won't have to go around the other side where our parking lot is. And next to that entrance behind me is the area that's going to be the outdoor cafe. And as you may know, the Columbia Association is in the process of completing the pathway so that it goes all the way around the lake. So by the time the club opens, the pathway should be completed all the way around the lake, and patrons of the club can take a walk around the lake and then come back into the club to relax and enjoy the club. We're really excited about both the inside and the outside spaces that are going to be available to the community, through this facility.
This is Columbia Association's Dog Park, and it's a 3-acre site here in Harper's Choice. We picked this site because it's right near a village center, it's already flat, and it's surrounded by trees. It's a lovely location for our first dog park. 30% of the households in Columbia, based on our latest survey, have dogs. CA has the Dog Day afternoon, and it's been really, really popular. And this is really an extension of providing services to dog lovers and dog owners here in Columbia. We have so many people who love to walk with their dogs and have their dogs play, and now this will be a really nice recreation and park setting for them to do that.
The total size of the park is about 2.7 acres. About 0.7 approximately, it will be devoted to the small dogs, and the remaining 2 acres will be for large or active type dogs. our goal is to complete the actual construction. We're well underway in our progress and pleased to see that the project was approved. And after that, we'll contemplate opening, and that'll be an operations function from there.
Yeah, Open Space Management will be managing the day-to-day operations of the Columbia Dog Park. Hours of operations will be from sun-up to sundown, 7 days a week, and there will be a nominal registration fee for an annual or yearly package, as well as option for a daily entrance fee.
So we made a little bit of progress. You'll see behind me the dog park. This entire fenced-in area is the dog park. It's a little less than 3 acres. There's 2 parts. The part on the right side, the very large part, is for the larger dogs. It's a little bit less than 2 acres. And then on the left side, there's a little bit smaller part for the small dogs, a little bit less than 1 acre. Since you've been here, I think we had the walkway in and some of the pavers they were putting in the last time. Now all the pavers are in, and these are what they call pervious pavers. So when rainwater runs across, it actually drops down in between the pavers, and there's actually about a 21-inch deep area with different size of gravel where the water percolates down, so it's not just rushing across. And that's in trying to keep with, being green and not having a very hard flow of water wipe out the grass that's growing over there. And as you can see, the fence is now coming up. The fence posts are all in, and the top and bottom rails of the fence are in, all the way around the 2 areas. The water is in. I think that was here last time, but the water spigots are in on both of the areas where the pavers are. You'll see 8 areas that are square concrete pads that are eventually going to have benches on them, sitting areas, so that when people come to let their dogs run, they have a place to sit. Out in the middle of the large area, you'll see a little mound. We've put some of the dirt that we took out from various places for the walkway. We've built a little mound out there, and that's been seeded. It's an area for the dogs to run up on. Just something else for them to have some fun while they're out here. You'll see a bunch of posts around the area, and those posts are eventually going to have a trash can hanging on them, and I believe they're going to have the bag dispensers so that people can pick up after their dogs. Where the dog park is located is right at the end of Rivendell Lane and Cedar Lane, where the 2 roads actually come together. Right up at the end there where the entrance is, you'll see there's a bunch of crews working there, and they're putting in wooden bollards all the way around, and they're eventually going to run all the way around the parking lot here. The bollards were made by our carpentry crew in-house. Okay, so here's one of the entrances. This is the entrance to the large dogs part of the dog park. There'll be a 2-gate system here. So there'll be a gate here, and you'll open this gate and walk in with your dog. So you open the gate, you come in here, close the gate. And then there'll be a gate there also. So as I'm letting my dog in to the dog park, I'm not letting a bunch of other dogs out. So you come in, close this gate, walk over to the next one, open this gate, and in you go with your dog. You'll also see that we have a concrete pad here that's been built to ADA standards for handicap parking. And then you'll see the entrance sidewalk, which the same thing. So it is ADA approved for handicap accessibility. And people will be able to come up here in a wheelchair if they need to and take their dogs into the dog park.
We're going to let the grounds and grass cure a little bit so that it can handle the traffic of dogs and people. If you have any questions about when the dog park would open or registration, please call Open Space Management at 410-312-6330.
Mike, I think it's great that CA is always hard at work trying to enhance the lives of people who work, play, and live in Columbia through its initiatives, programs, and services.
So very true. And to learn more about CA, visit ColumbiaAssociation.org. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.